Hello, my name is Clyde Howe. I am the General Manager of the Anihan Group, and today we will be presenting our final project proposal. I will be discussing with you the overview of the business plan, which consists of what's behind the brand, the vision and mission, our production process, our future collections, and what sets us apart. Our vision is to improve the health of the people, sustainability of the planet, and support for the local. The mission of Anihan Group is to produce healthy and delectable vegetarian snack products dedicated to support local farms. We will focus on the production of goods that are made of high quality, natural, and organic harvests that are sourced from the Cebuano farmers. We will incorporate nutritional quality, good taste, and quality ingredients in order to provide a better and healthier alternatives for people who wish to improve their lifestyles. Our goals and objectives primarily focus on not only helping ourselves, but the society around us as well. We may accomplish this by providing healthy options and alternatives for people in order to improve their health and nutrition. At the same time, help the environment. We also wish to support our local farmers by using their local produce, which improves our economy and enables us to offer much more affordable prices in comparison with our competitors. We also plan on applying the farm-to-table philosophy as it is a very sustainable way of dining. For our goals as a business, we plan on increasing the company's profitability throughout the years, diversify and grow revenue streams, and lastly, attract and retain customers from target market. For our objectives, the company shall prepare a strategic plan with 1-year, 3-year, and 5-year goals. The company will monitor a certain budget for every financial period. The company shall expand their product offerings and their geographic reach. It will also make sure to successfully implement the marketing strategies made in regards to customer attraction and retention. Next, we have our industry analysis. For industry profile, here below we have our classification, size, and competition. We also have our key factors listed here below and our external factor analysis. For our competitors analysis, we have existing competitors here listed down below, which are also businesses that provide healthy alternatives. For our potential competitors, we listed down burger shop we believe can enter our market by introducing vegan alternatives of their own products. Lastly, we have mushroom sources that we believe have the potential of introducing their own vegan products.
Hello, I'm Faith Gaw, and I am the marketing manager of the Anihan Group. So here are our market segmentation strategies. Geographic. The business will be operating in Mandaue and Cebu City. Thus, the customer segmentation of the business will directly be the residents of these cities. But due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation in both these cities, the business enterprise will opt to have an online store instead of a physical store. The online store will be through our official Instagram and Facebook accounts. Only when the pandemic starts to lay down will the enterprise consider opening a physical store. Demographic. The vegan and vegetarian snack bar will be using vegetables and fruits as their main ingredients. These are all safe and beneficial for people of all ages due to the vitamins and nutrients that come with it. Behavioral. With the COVID-19 pandemic still at large, people are stuck at home. With this, people may have the urge to start eating healthier due to the lack of physical activity and exercise. Customers may purchase our vegan and vegetarian burgers to start their new diet. Psychographic. The social classes for vegan and vegetarian customers are the people coming from the middle and upper class. These are the customers that can spend a good amount of money on stricter and healthier diets. Target market. The vegan and vegetarian shop's target market will be mainly young adults, middle-aged adults, and the elderly. Students and working professionals are some of the targeted consumers their snack bar would ideally have. Both male and female customers are also included for the target market. The middle class is also targeted. Not only do we target vegans and vegetarians, but we would also like to target those people who would want to start a healthy diet and lifestyle. Positioning strategies. The snack bar will be positioning itself in the market as a vegan and vegetarian business that provides snacks and light meals that are directly sourced from the farmers. The farm-to-table philosophy embraces a sustainable approach to agriculture and dining. Through this, the value of eating local is emphasized. For the quality of the food, the business is looking towards acquiring its supply from organic farms in Cebu. This will allow us to create products that use fresh ingredients that are free from synthetic pesticides and many other harmful chemicals. Also, we have placed our business in the middle tier. It's not that expensive, and also it's not that super cheap. Here we have our marketing mix decisions. For product, we want to emphasize the quality, our image, our branding, and features. Some of these would include having organic ingredients, having our products be homegrown and of good quality, being a business that benefits society, and also having environmental packaging and other environmental benefits. For pricing, we have the cost plus pricing strategy. The business will take the cost of the raw materials and the cost of production and add them to the overhead costs of a product or service. Place, since we are in a pandemic, we have chosen to do our business operations online. Promotion or integrated marketing promotions. The business will promote its vegan products to social media. Various social media platforms will be used, such as Facebook, Instagram, and many others. Signing up and creating a profile is free for all social networking platforms. For sales forecast 2022, in the first year of operations, there will be a steady growth of purchases. From the beginning of the year, there will be an increasing trend with both types of burgers and sweet potato fries. Initial purchase sales will start from about 20,000 pesos and up to 40,000 at the end of the year. Sales forecast for 2023. In the second year of operations, we can see that there is still a growth of products despite the monthly fluctuations. From the beginning of the year, there will be a slow increase with both types of burgers and sweet potato fries. Initial purchase sales will start from about 40,000 pesos and up to 44,000 at the end of the year.
Operations Management Plan. For the supply chain management, we will use supplier producer customer flow. Here we have our production forecast for 2022. Here we have our production forecast for 2023. Here our total rated capacity is 180. These are the 5 equipment we will be needing for production. This is the vegetarian oyster mushroom burgers description, and we have listed 8 benefits. This is our vegetarian oyster mushroom burger standardized recipe along with its yield and time. The cost for each vegetarian oyster mushroom burger would be 79.29. This is the vegan fried oyster mushroom burgers description, 8 benefits and 4 additional benefits. This is our vegan fried oyster mushroom burger standardized recipe along with its yield and time. The cost for each vegan fried oyster mushroom burger would be 70.10. Here we have the sweet potato fries description and 4 benefits. This is a sweet potato fries standardized recipe along with its yield and time. The sweet potato fries cost per serving would amount to 50.21. For the raw materials and supplies requirement, first we have here the vegetarian oyster mushroom burger with a yield of 8 burgers. For the vegan fried oyster mushroom burger, this would also produce a yield of 8 burgers. For the sweet potato fries, the yield is 5 servings. For the packaging material, this includes the packaging for the burger, fries, the paper bag, tape, logo sticker, and leaflet. Transportation requirements include specifications on how it should be packed, notes to be attached, and bag to be used. For the notes to be attached, it should be consumed within 2 hours, refrigerated if not, and we have the reheating instructions. For temperature control, Maxim and Lalamove provide thermal insulated delivery bags. With these bags, food could still be warm for 2 to 3 hours. For location strategy, the initial location of the plant will be at INJ Building in AS Fortuna, Mandaue City. But because of COVID-19, we have opted to have our business operating online through our social media accounts. For the manufacturing process, these will be classified into 2 parts, which are the purchase of raw materials or products and the productions of goods and costs. For purchase of raw materials or products, this involves the placing of the order for raw materials, making a follow-up on the raw materials ordered, receiving the raw materials, and lastly, storing them. For the second part of the process, which is the production of goods and costs, this involves taking the order of the customers, preparing the ingredients, mixing the ingredients, cooking, assembling, and packing the products, and finally serving or delivering the finished products to the customers. Due to the pandemic, we will operate as an online business and create our products at home. However, we have included our intended layout for our supposed to be physical store. These are the requirements for a refrigerator, electric griller, blender, gas stove, and deep fryer. For manpower, we will need a cook, assistant cook, and cashier. We have provided the skills requirement for each. For inventory management, we have here the direct raw materials for our vegetarian oyster mushroom burger. We also have here the direct raw materials for our vegan fried oyster mushroom burger, sweet potato fries, and packaging. For indirect raw materials, we have here the cost of our rent, water, gas, and electricity, and lastly, internet. Under work in process, we have here our admin costs and direct labor costs. These are our monthly labor costs. For direct raw materials, we have here again the breakdown of our two burgers. We have here the breakdown of our sweet potato fries and packaging. Lastly, under work in process, we have here our indirect raw materials, which are the rent, utilities, and internet. For our business, there is no pipeline inventory, and our products are only made to order. For waste, we have plastic, paper, and organic, and for the disposal and recycling methods and clearances are specified in the paper. For distribution, we have here the list of logistic businesses we would like to avail services from and the food aggregators we would like to partner with in the future. We will be operating in Cebu City and Lapu-Lapu City. With that, we will be open to take orders from Cebu, Mandaue, and Lapu-Lapu. We have here our PERT CPM chart. And lastly, this is our Gantt chart.
I am Christina Benner Sarmiento, Human Resource Manager, and I will be presenting our organization and management plan. For our type of ownership, the Anihan Group will fall under sole proprietorship by the company's general manager. Our reason for our choice of type of ownership was under the recommendation of our entrepreneurial advisor. Here we have our organizational structure. We have our general manager, Mr. Clyde Howe, operations manager, Ms. Marian Abecia, marketing manager, Ms. Faith Gall, finance manager, Mr. Cray Oy, and HR manager, me. Under operations will be the cook and assistant cook, and for finance will be the cashier. For our compensation, the general managers will total into 2,029.68 pesos. Finance manager, 1,901.16 pesos. Operations manager, 2,029.68 pesos. Marketing manager, 824.04 pesos. And HR manager, 2,029.68 pesos. Our cook's monthly salary is 2,364, and assistant cooks is 1,182. As presented, we have the hourly, daily, and monthly salaries of each of our department managers. For now, the members will be doing the direct labor. In the table below, we have added the direct labor costs with the administration costs of the managers who will assume the role of the cook and assistant cook. Our organizational policies are as shown. We have use of company equipment and items, dress code and personal hygiene policy, cleanliness policy. For marketing, we have advertising and promotional content. Lastly, for our human resource policies is our penalties. We have, for the first violation, is verbal and written warning. Second violation, 3 working days suspension. Third violation, 7 to 15 working days suspension. And fourth violation, dismissal for company duties. Our sanctions will depend on the gravity of offense. The following further shows our organizational policies. For financing policies, it covers the petty cash fund, cash handling, revenue recognition, procurement, and money disbursement. Our legal requirements are DTI, business permit, and BIR. So far, we have acquired our DTI, and the proposed acquisition for all the legal requirements will be done in the following months of the year 2022.
So to start with the financial plan, we start with the capital expenditures, which include the pre-operating expenses. For fixed assets, we have none since we are using each other's houses to develop our products. For machineries and equipment, this is good for 15 years. For operating expenses, it consists of operating costs, marketing costs, and labor costs. These are the material costs for different products. While the total operating expenses is 22,399.85 pesos, the total project costs are 64,484.85 pesos. For our capital structure, we will be borrowing from our parents and also from our personal savings. For our statement of assumptions, we'll be using cost plus pricing, in which we will increase the price of our goods sold to 100%. So these will be the sales forecast for the year 2022. And this is the projected income statement, the projected cash flow statements, and the projected balance sheet. So for our schedule, we think that we will be opening by January 2, 2022, and we will aim to hit break-even point at the 24th month, which is by the end of 2023. So these are our financial ratios. And this is our cost volume profit analysis. So our total fixed costs will be 187,644.64 pesos. Our break-even point analysis consists that we need to hit 5,642 units, in which we'll hit that in the 24th month. And this is our investment return analysis, which consists of the payback period and the NPV and the sensitivity analysis.
And lastly, we have our conclusions and recommendations. For our marketing aspect, we believe we have a competitive advantage because we look to acquire our supply from organic farms locally in Cebu. We believe this would make our products significantly cheaper in comparison with our competitors. For our operations aspect, we created a systematic approach in order to ensure we are able to operate smoothly. These processes include placing the order, follow-up of purchase order, inventory control systems and protocols, demanding forecasting, and perpetual inventory management. For organization and management aspect, the Anihan Group is under sole proprietorship by the company's general manager. Although the business is under sole proprietorship, the group members have agreed to equally contribute to the business's financial, operational, marketing, and organizational responsibilities. And for the financial aspect, initial capital is about 65,000 pesos. The proposed sources for the both long-term and short-term financing would come from our personal savings and family. The business will be using cost-plus pricing, in which the price is increased almost 100% from the cost of the goods sold. It is at 96.66% markup from the 77.5 product cost of the 150 pesos selling price. We are projected to break even at 1,116.62 units. That is the end of our presentation. Once again, this has been the Anihan Group. Thank you very much.